Greetings, fellow Southern Cameroonians at home and abroad. I bring on a salute for PRAP, People's Right Advocative Platform. Now, me, Chairman Capo Daniel, I come with our daily brief for this afternoon time when now for Boyana afternoon for this Monday, country Sunday, number 17 day for the month for March 2025. The one our daily update, it be important so that we will engage with for keep the momentum for our resistance and demand for the respect of our rights as a people and for maintain our identity and our sovereign territorial integrity. So today, wait to what they bring up our own diplomacy. The joy where people will feel as Trump not come back for power since he been a Republican and conservative, he go there for power. Unfortunately, they don't put in for management of staff for some office for America. That means say he not still been a big man the way we be. He didn't for manage resources, then for make sure say me their diplomatic people then get their job, their housing, their transportation, a very small position compared to it we be before. Nevertheless, do one a big thing for we for look up to for see how it will fit benefit we. Now, this list for travel ban will include Cameroon. It not include Nigeria. Now, for sure, now say we would also get a victory, but we never know what will happen for this list. Two things. Not be only we the lobby Cameroon American government. The Cameroon government, their own lobby way it done when it comes for this struggle, now by a con man, a law firm person where you know get credibility, the boy they call silent law firm, given a history for make fake news for use and for thief Cameroon people their money, like the DDR people them, it no be very strange, say it no be incompetent. Nevertheless, we not underestimate Cameroon because they get strong and good diplomatic relationship with America. America partner with Cameroon for many projects. So the Cameroon to get a lot of influence. Just so that we're gonna know too for ground zero. But wait till it happen, I say, for the last time when Donald Trump be person will know and be affected for that travel ban. People they like Paul Ataranji, where we too would lobby the American government, Gala Gerard, and other people for the Cameroonian regime when they promote the war, the war policy now within the regime will be put them in and target them for them, but will not be succeed because since then we don't see some particular members of this regime, them and their family member then travel for United States successfully. So this time, what you will not need for expect. We will not know what to expect that for Trump. But we know say a person where he decide to do something, he be very decisive in a decision them. Cameroon government will be sanctioned for put them pressure following our diplomatic efforts. Say me them put Cameroon pressure, me them come end this war in a negotiated settlement where it will be fair and acceptable and will give a sustainable peace for inside Cameroon. Would I make that case for United Nations for proof for the war? Say our refugee them over 73,000 recorded inside United Nations UNHCR their record for Nigeria will be underreported because majority of our refugees they need to go register. So expect for would that make the case over 300,000 of our people that have fled into Nigeria. Almost half of that amount into Ghana and neighboring countries, Gabon. And even more than that amount, they in the diaspora and they look for job, they enter for other countries then through immigration for asylum system. So our estimate now about 800,000 people then that are run away from this conflict where they go on. And even more than 3 million they be affected directly and indirectly for this crisis. IDP will put the number of IDP even higher, even though it fluctuates because of IDP they run, they go come back after things they don't go. So we don't push Donald Trump, a push for a negotiated settlement as a means for end the war and the humanitarian crisis with the United Nations didn't declare them. Because humanitarian crisis will be declared for 2019, where it means say the humanity, their interest be affected because human beings, they die, they suffer unnecessarily because of this conflict. So that make that case say America, they need for try for solve the problem for end the humanitarian crisis so that UNHCR, the World Food Program and all those people then pack their back, then go them back for their country. Meanwhile, people then continue their life. So waiting for expect for this list. Would they expect say Cameroon government them? Their people that win that the champion for use Cameroon military for attack our civilians them. For continue this war, they will be targeted for visa ban. Paul Atanganji, those Cameroon people the way they don't publicly invite Cameroon military for their villages and where they can carry out reprisal attack them, would make sure so would put all their name for those lists them. So that it will put pressure for the regime, me then come to their senses and do the right thing for complete the engagement for end this war in a just and fair manner. We go lead for the return of our refugees, IDP back home, and political prisoners, where they accept a political negotiation, a compromise, who will push them for the peace paper and make them be able to return back home and meet their family so that we continue to work, move our life forward in this formula where we push them for one country, two systems. So that is what we're expecting. What can also happen is that some Amazonian leaders may be sanctioned like Ayabachu was sanctioned by name. Maybe, we don't know. Why? Because previously Ayabachu was put in the ban list to the United States of America. It also be meant for no say plenty human rights research at them. Will be important because we tell them that they respect NGO they want to need here. Most of them, they don't call specific people the way they don't make declaration. We go against humanitarian law them for inside our struggle. They feel be targeted. So nothing for people them for be aware of. But it will take at least 2 weeks for we forget the full list. But we'll not say the list already, they will get the memo. We give the list broadly and wait to wait the American government they consider. They go feel sanction both sides. So we're gonna be aware of this happenings. More importantly, now for no say our cost it be just. The Cameroon, they are granting of special status now a validation so we'll get a just cost for fight for and for resist for. But that one will be blank check for people then for the commit crimes. Maybe we know that one accountability be important when people they commit crimes and attack against our own people. I don't talk about that one consistently for the past duration of this crisis. No country no label Amazonian struggle as an extremist struggle or a struggle for terrorism. The Cameroon, their declaration on this matter be driven by political reasons them for affect the conduct or impression for ground because they not come around for declare special status so it validates the point the way Amazonian struggle be made about. So we will inform una about this happenings them. They encourage our people them, me and continue for stand up for their right and way to way they deserve them. Because all the things the way we promise them, where they be promise them for the plebiscite part, it can be violated. And we need to fight for our right for make sure so we restore them. Make our people then get the minimum, which would ask them na total autonomy, devolution of Cameroon, devolution of power and authority for our people them for self-governance, for maintain their dignity and protect their identity for extinction. God bless una wherever una be.